Hey guys, Brian here from the Ants America Ant Channel, and today we have our fire ants, our Solenopsis geminata, same as the ants Canada ants. I'm betting anyone who watches this channel knows who he is. And his fire ants are the most popular ant colony on his channel. Today we're going to be showing you guys, which is part 2 of the fire ant video, which you saw earlier. We are going to be teaching you guys how to make a Formicarium for a pretty advanced, or not advanced, a large colony. Not like a medium-sized colony, because we have about 60 to 70 workers. This will work till you get about 200 to 300 workers. I'm really excited to get to you guys, so let's go and show you guys the fish tank and how to clean it. Alrighty guys, so we have here, Zach comes in, this is our fish tank that we're using. It is a Bugarium that I purchased from PetSmart, which was only about 25 bucks. It's a good price, comes with the steel mesh frame, so it's less work for me to do. And I'm going to be making the tubs and tubes method, like I said last time. So, let's get into cleaning it. So what you're going to do is you're going to, as if Zach looks into it really quickly, you can look how dirty it is. So we got to give that a clean. We don't want all that stuff going in with our ants. Also on the side we have some stickers. I tried removing them, but still a little cloudy. We couldn't get the sticker off. There's some sticker residue. So, yeah, we're going to get to that really soon. Alright guys, so I filled it up with some water. We're just going to let that sit for probably about 5 minutes will do for you guys. And it'll start getting all the stuff out. Then you're going to want to get a sponge and some soap and just clear out the inside. And then you're going to want to scratch out the sticker right here. Yeah. So we're going to get to that and we will get back to you guys after it's done. Alright guys, so we just finished our 5 minutes of soaking. You can see more stuff has risen to the top. So we're going to dump it out. We got some dishwasher soap on our sponge here, so we're going to clean it out next. Alright, so we dumped it out. It's still really disgusting. So we're going to fill it up with some more water. It's kind of loud, so we're going to pause this section, guys, and we'll get right back to you.
Alright, so he's just cleaning it up a little bit.
So you want to start at the bottom, get around all the edges, soap it up, go all the way around. Zach, you want to pull up my sleeve real quick?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. It's much better. So, okay. Disgusting soapy water. Alright, so let me stand up so I don't get in there. Alright, so now you want to go up the walls like this. Get them really clean. Use the soft side of your sponge first. This side will be after for getting the sticker off. So remember, just keep going up and down with the soap. Get it nice and clean. Up and down with the soap. One more side. And a little bit more on the inside just to clear that out. Make sure you get those corners too. I'm going to go on the corners. On the corners. You got to do this with sanitation soap or dishwasher soap. This will keep your ants. This is good for ants. You're going to rinse out with water afterwards, but
yeah,
it's good to make it.
You can't have the soap in.
Yeah,
right?
You got to get rid of all of the soap. But it's good for cleaning and making it really sanitary for your ants. So now you're going to go on the outside with the rough side to remove all the sticker residue. I'll worry about that sticker in a second. Alright, so I'm going to take off the sticker and then we'll come back to you guys. So let's get the sticker. Alright guys, so if you're having trouble getting your sticker off like we are, try turning it on its side and applying some more force and soap. It'll get it more wet and you have a chance to get it off easier. Make sure you switch back and forth between the sides so you can get more residue and more different types of stuff. And also try peeling it off with your thumb every once in a while.
Yeah.
So we're going to get back to this. We'll catch you guys later.
Alright, so we have some progress.
So we've been going on for about 10-ish minutes, 10 or 15, right?
Yeah.
And this sticker's just not budging. So your last step is, this is going to be pretty loud, so just a fair warning, turn your volume down a little bit. But what you can do is you can just jet water out of your tub and on top of it while scrubbing it, and you should get rid of all of it. So we're going to do that really quick. Actually, we're just going to pause it so we don't bother your guys' eardrums, so go ahead and pause the video.
Alright, so we got it off with the water method.
So guys, yeah, that method works pretty well. There's some residue still, a tiny bit. I'm still going to scratch that off with my thumb. You got to make sure everything's clear so you can get a perfect look at your ants. Alright, so we got most of it
without scratching it.
So, your next step is going to be going through a whole nother set of rinsing it. Yes, it's a long method. So go ahead and pause it. We'll get.
Alright.
So, guys, now that we have it all rinsed out, it's pretty clean if we look inside. It's just, our only issue is that for this Formicarium design, we need this to be bone dry. which is drier than dryness itself. So, what we need to do is you're going to get some paper towels and just scrub this thing down until you can't see any water left. We're going to do that right now.
Alright, so Ryan's got the towel. If it doesn't dry like perfectly with the towel, you could put it out in the sun.
Yeah, just lay it out for a little bit and it should dry up. You got to make sure it is 100% dry or else the sand will get wet, or the dirt, whatever substrate you use, and then the ants can burrow underground so you won't be able to see them anymore, which sucks. So, yeah. Unless you're going for that type of nest, then be my guest. But for this type, we're doing a so you can see them sort of type.
Now you gotta do the outside.
Also, after all this, you can still see it's kind of, you know, meh. So we're also going to use Windex on this, which is a glass cleaning mixture, which you're going to use a paper towel with, and it'll 100% clean this thing up. Some water in the corners you got to clean with paper towels. Towels can't really get that, so you just got to dry off a bunch of it. You can take your finger with the towel like this and go up the corners. That's a lot of it. Go up all the corners. All the corners. If you're going to make an ant nest, I recommend cleaning the night before, so it dries overnight. It's your best bet. Or just get a hairdryer and spray it down with a hairdryer. That'll definitely clean it up pretty fast. Alright, we're almost done cleaning, guys.
And we gotta get the Windex.
Yep, then we gotta do Windex, which is the next step. So, we'll get back to you guys when we got our Windex. Alrighty guys, so we're about to get our Windex on. I just wanted to show you one more thing. Make sure you guys do the rinsing and cleaning on the screen as well, like we just did. I didn't include it because I forgot. I thought I told you guys that, but I forgot. So make sure if you have a screen, make sure you clean that mesh up and get everything nice and cleaned up. Also, if you see, make sure if you make your homemade mesh, you staple it all in so the ants can't get through. So let's go get our Windex and clean this thing up. Alrighty guys, so sorry about the noises outside. We're outside now in nature. Kind of want to do a real nature video. So what you're going to do is, there's two ways you can do this. Get the screen off, don't want Windex on that. So we'll set it right over here.
There's a train.
So you can either squirt at the glass or squirt on the paper and rub the glass. I recommend doing a squirt on each phase of the glass. Before it gets to the bottom, just going back and forth like this. Very fast. Just like this. All the way up to the top. So it's going to leave some streak marks, but they will go away very soon, and it'll leave you with a perfectly clean face, which is just amazing so you can see your ants. Let's do some more squirts on each phase. We got our next squirt. Let's go all the way up. So guys, you're going to do this for all 4 phases on the outside. After you finish the outside, play the video again, and we'll get to the inside. Alrighty guys, so now that we finished our outside, we're going to get a new paper towel piece. You should probably have 3 strips for doing this. Fold it up a few times like we did with the last one. And let's get to the inside. So the inside's a little bit harder. The outside you can always clean, that's why you do a quick clean. But the inside's going to take a little bit longer. So first of all, you're going to spray your towel this time, not the inside of the glass. It's too reckless doing that. So hold your towel like so, making sure it's all fanned out. Get around, I'd say, 5 inches from it, right here. And spray 4 times. Got it? So, you're going to take, and you're going to squeeze it on there, squeeze it on there, squeeze it on there, and some more right there.
And also the bottom?
I mean, my setup's going to have sand there, so you don't have to. If you're going to do an open setup, you can just spray the bottom. Why not? Get some more stuff in there. So, rub the bottom first, I guess. That squeaking means you're cleaning. It means it's going to get real nice and nifty down there. Make sure you get rid of all the scuff marks. Sorry, I hit the camera with my head, guys.
It's okay.
Alright, so we got almost all the scuff marks out. So, now we're going to go to our first side wall. So, we got, so you see, there's, I'm in the face. So you're going to take the wettest part of your towel, which is right here, and you're just going to start in the bottom, press hard, go up, and that's it. Start on the bottom, go up. This is a pretty long process, but it will sure give you a nice finish.
It's for the ants. So you want to come back when we get all 4, or all three sides?
I'm gonna have to show them one other thing.
Okay.
So there's a little
Go
more.
for it.
Is this on the outside? Yeah, you want to do some more touch-ups when you finish, just to make sure everything's okay. Also, watch your fingerprints. They will leave marks and it will be unsightly. So keep your fingers to the top, the black on the sides, or the corners maybe. But I just like doing this. Make sure you're careful with your movements. So you're gonna get all your strokes, and then this is the kind of weird part people don't really like doing because it's kind of meh. But you're going to take your finger like this. It's gonna get a little gross. You're just gonna slowly press the trigger and rub the tip of it so it gets really wet. And then you're going to just go up and around, up on the corners. This cleans the corners, the top edge, very top of this right here, bottom edge, and then the corner.
This paper towel's flying away.
I can put the lid
I
on
stepped
that.
on it.
Alrighty. So if Zach looks at the face, it's pretty clean, huh? Alrighty, so we got our first face done. Remember which phases you clean so you don't do it twice. It takes much longer. It takes about a minute or so each face. And you're going to do this twice, guys. Make sure you do this twice. So we're going to go ahead and pause it, and I'm going to finish this up.
Alright, so Ryan's got
our last phase to do, guys. So we're going to do our corners. So get on the inside. There's actually a sticker mark here. It's starting to make me a little mad. Remember, don't get your hands on the screen. You gotta keep it clear. Let's get some more index on that. There we go. Alright, so make sure you do keep your outside going like this, inside up like this. You guys might think that this isn't important, but cleaning your glass will never be done again. So the clearer you make it now, the better you see your ants in the end. So, I don't think we cleaned this phase, actually, guys. This is what you gotta remember. Doing it twice isn't that big of a deal for me, but for you guys, I don't want to waste your time. So make sure you keep everything under control. Doing this one kind of quick. Make sure to take your time with it, though. Alrighty. So now that we did that, all of our Windexing is done, but you still need to take a dry paper towel, fold it once, make sure your hand fits on it, and just rub it down. Make sure you get no fingerprints. This is going to get rid of all fingerprints, guys. No fingerprints here. So make sure you do this. You can go ahead and pause while I do this. It's going to shine it up now. Alright, guys. So one more thing you want to do is take the dry paper towel that you used to rub it down and just get rid of any scuff marks on this. Like, look at that. Look how clean that looks now. If you want to, you don't have to do this part. This is just for your looks. I prefer everything looking nice. Like, see, just some fingerprints, some scuff marks right here. Just get rid of those. Much nicer, much nicer. Alright, so that looks good. So now our Formicarium is ready for ants. No, it's not. Don't do that. Don't make that mistake. I did that once. I literally cleaned it. No baby powder or flew on or Vaseline on the sides, and it just flew out in the middle of the day. Terrible.
That was when we did, around the time that we did our How to Catch Queen Ants video.
Yeah, it was. We didn't even record it either. I'm glad we didn't record it. It was terrible. But yeah, don't make that mistake. We're not even close to. We're kind of close. The longest part is cleaning your Formicarium. So guys, our next move is going to be applying your ant-proof barrier, which is going to be baby powder for us. So we're going to pause the video, and we'll get to it soon. All right, guys. So now we have for fire ants. The best thing to do is baby powder. So open up our baby powder. We have some amounts in here, but you just want to get some more. There we go. We got a lot now. So when applying, you just cleaned your Formicarium, so you're going to want to do everything upside down. So keep your hands clean. Formicarium upside down. Try not to get scuff marks on the sides. So you're going to keep it like this. You can pinch it with your legs and hold it up while you take this. And we're going to go sideways in a corner.
You're dropping it a little bit.
I'm so sorry. I will clean that, guys. That was my mistake. So you're going to go like this. Circular motion. All the way around.
He got a lot on that cotton ball. See, it's dropping.
You want to go around 2 inches. Especially for fire ants. Might even go 3 inches so these pesky guys don't get out. Make sure you do circular motion so you get everywhere. You're going to spend about 30 seconds to a minute on each side. Also, these corners, you got to get those things lodged up with this stuff. Just completely throw up. And then you're going to dab more on by pressing it, which will make a blanket of this stuff here. See that? Lots of it. And then what you're going to do is just rub some of it off and press it into the glass. And then do some more. Beautiful. So, that's our first phase. We're going to do all 4 phases and then we'll continue the video.
Alright, so he's on the third side.
So when you're on your last side almost, dabbing up the stuff now, make sure that all your other sides stay strong and that you're not getting anything inside the Formicarium. So remember, don't touch the glass. I'm going to have to clean this again with some Windex on the outside, but that's okay. The outside's easy to clean. Your ants won't be in there, so you can do that even after your setup's done. So remember to go around, dab it, get all this stuff on. Make sure you go the same diameter for all of them. And get those corners, guys. I can't express this enough. Ants, especially when there's rubber corners, will get out. They'll get to the top at least. So make sure you get the corners.
He's got a little bit of baby powder on the bottom.
I'll clean that up. Let's get all these corners.
Clean it up again, yeah.
Alright, you can go ahead and pause it. Just remember to get those corners, guys. It's been about 30 minutes. Alright guys, sorry, we had a bit of an error with our phone. It glitched out, but hopefully everything's going to be okay with that. I'm going to do some extra editing to make sure we clear that up. But we have our test tubes here, which you're going to want to clean thoroughly by water jetting them, and then you're going to dry them off. So what you're going to do is do 2 clean ant test tube setups. One with a low water area, so you can keep the water about right here. Cotton ball here, lots of space for them. Another one with a huge water reservoir, okay? Got that? So we're going to set that up, and then we'll get back to the video. Also, don't forget, leave this thing upside down to let all of the stuff fall off. Every once in a while, pick it up and move it to a new area. Pick it up, move it to a new area. All of the stuff will end up falling off. That'll be your permanent stuff. Also, anything that falls low, like right around here, take one of your napkins and just dry it off a little bit, or pick it all up. So we're doing good, so let's go get these set up. Alrighty guys, so this is about what I said with the water. Get some right around here and a little bit more on the other one. So this one's going to be their main nesting one. This one, sorry, is going to be the main nesting one. And this one will be the entrance tube. So they can have more water in this one, more nesting here. So we got to stuff our cotton balls in there and get our test tube setup going. So, alrighty guys, so when pushing it down to your water reservoir, you want to go slowly into it. And then as soon as you get to the water, do it really quickly so it doesn't get any air bubbles. Oh, I got an air bubble. I did not do that right. It's okay. It'll be alright. Air bubbles aren't terrible. Make sure that you get the water seeping through. That's perfect. That one's good right there. Set that one down. We're trying to be better with this one. Let's see if we can do it, guys. You think I can do it? Beautiful. I'm a legend. Alright, so make sure you push that down so the water starts coming through. Good job on that. Now we got our test tubes ready to go.
You're gonna move the Formicarium?
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Get our next set of
There we go.
baby powder
See, it's
foam.
leaving. Left the box there. Left there.
So we're gonna do 2 more of those, and then we should be ready to go work on our Formicarium. Alrighty, guys. So now we have our Formicarium. Everything's nice. Some baby powder drippings. Let me go grab a napkin over here. Wipe it down. Alrighty. So let's get the baby powder. You don't want that stuff falling in where your ants live. Sand will cover up anything that fell in though, so we'll be okay. So yeah, like I just said, my substrate for this is going to be sand, which is right here. All natural, preservative sand. So guys, let me go get a cup to scoop and dump it in. Alrighty, so I have chosen white sand as my sand for these fire ants because they show really nice on white soil. And in this boot, we got some rocks. You also want some stuff that your ants can climb on. So guys, you want to start by pouring right in the middle. Load it up in the middle. 1 scoop in the middle, okay? Then you want to get a scoop on each corner. Half a scoop on each corner, pardon me. Or like a quarter, like about that much. It's about a quarter. This is how you get different volumes and shapes inside your Formicarium. So it's more randomized. And then, let's get our last one. Now, take a little bit and just sprinkle that on, and then pick it up.
Shake it a little.
Alright, so now we want to change some of our volume a little bit. So what you can do is take your hand, or a paintbrush is what I'm going to go get actually. So I'm going to go grab that paintbrush. You guys, so it's actually kind of shallow. I'm going to add a little bit more. We'll just get a whole scoop. We're going to get some more land for these guys. Alright, so you're going to want to use your paintbrush to set different levels of land. You can get like a high zone over here, like a mountain sort of thing up at this corner. Give them some extra. And then over here you can have like a low, tiny little bank sort of thing with some more stuff in the high zone. You can do whatever you want really. But this is where I'm going to incorporate our rocks. So we got a variety of rocks. I got orange rocks because they look kind of nice with these types of ants. Make sure you sanitize and clean them all before you put them in with them. So I'm thinking we get a rock right there. We'll make sure you polish up the sand around it. That looks pretty good, right guys?
Yeah.
Now we can get like a standing up sort of rock. Give them some more volume coming out like right here. Gotta stand it up though by putting some sand and stuff. Try and get a little bit more there. Sorry guys, it's kind of hard getting this thing to stay. There we go. So we got some volume with that. We're gonna make a little channel. This will be like the ant highway that they all use. They can change everything around. It is their habitat after all. We're gonna get another rock in here. Looks pretty good. Get some stuff around there. Make sure you bury your rocks in a little bit so they don't A, roll around, or B, they don't look that bad. They'll look nice.